military drill aimed at driving off the United States as they're sitting off the coast of Venezuela right now. They're showcasing Russian jets, helicopters, boats, ships, warships, of course tanks, troops, and they're arming up their civilians as well and deploying them to the coast. We also got news that a Russian oil facility was hit by a Ukrainian drone. And I think these attacks are making Russia a little more aggressive towards NATO, as it's being reported that 3 Russian fighter jets, MiG-31s, were armed up in Estonia's airspace today, who is a NATO member. And this has prompted them to ignite Article 4. These aircraft was intercepted, but these are bringing worries that NATO might try to start shooting down these jets. Just like they're trying to find a way to start shooting down these drones and find a stronger response to Russia. What we got here is Russia showcasing their military power as they were intercepting drones and hitting positions. Pretty crazy. And then we got France. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Another fire believed to be started by Ukrainian saboteurs in Russia. Then we got a Ukrainian F-16 intercepting a Russian drone. Pow! Poland is also accusing Russia of violating the Baltic Sea oil platform safety zone, saying that 2 Russian fighter jets was flying low right by the platforms. This sounds like Russia's getting ready for real. Trump is also calling the Russian incursions into Estonia big trouble. Venezuela is accusing the United States of waging an undeclared war on them. As even though Israel's getting a lot of hate, the United States is planning a $6 billion arms sale to Israel. Trinidad's minister just drew outrage by saying that Venezuela would get hit by a nuke by India if they were to attack Trinidad. Trinidad is also the country that said that the United States can use their territory to do attacks on Venezuela and that they welcome their warships being down there. Venezuela just approved a strategic partnership with Russia. That don't sound too good. Colombia is slamming the United States buildup near Venezuela. Here's the one about Russian jets flying into Estonian airspace as their prime minister just invoked Article 4. China's defense minister just opened a new security firm as he declares that he's ready to take over Taiwan. This is as Trump has declined the approval of the Taiwan military aid package ahead of a summit with Beijing, of course a TikTok deal and a trade deal that he's trying to make with China. As the EU is set to ban Russian LNG imports earlier than expected, a year earlier in fact, they're saying January 1st, 2027. This is thanks to Trump asking them to do so. We have Kim Jong-un that's declaring AI military drone development a top priority as they just announced 2 drones, and one of them is a ripoff of the United States drone. We have Chinese and Russian warships increasing their operations near Japan. Israel claims that over 100 drones entered their airspace from Egypt in the past month. Israel just shut down their border with Jordan after 2 Israelis were shot dead near their border. Lebanon is also hitting out at Israel after Israel did some airstrikes on Hezbollah today, as Lebanon is still trying to do their de-armament plan to de-arm Hezbollah. And then we got Pakistan opening up its nuclear program to Saudi Arabia, which has India on edge right now because Pakistan and Saudi Arabia now have a defense pact saying that an attack on one is an attack on another. And that was a question about if Pakistan will use their nuclear weapons to protect Saudi Arabia, and it seems like that is the case. Anyways, that's the latest. Got a live coming next. See y'all there.
The most brutal bomb in the history of mankind, the neutron bomb. How horrible is it? It is understood that the killing effect of a 1,000-ton neutron bomb is about 50,000 tons of atomic bombs. And even more horrifying is that this kind of nuclear bomb will not produce damage to the surrounding buildings, but the use of neutron flow to directly crush the human body's DNA, so that people quickly die of leukemia, radiation sickness, and sepsis, etc. The death rate of neutron bombs is close to 100%, and often only a few hours, the human body will lose the characteristics of life. Therefore, the neutron bomb is also known as the third generation of nuclear bombs after the atomic bomb and the hydrogen bomb. And it is also the nuclear bomb that is most likely to appear in wars. And when a mere kiloton neutron bomb explodes hundreds of meters off the ground, humans in a few kilometers around will basically be instantly contaminated by it. And even if these people don't die of shock instantly, they will die a painful death in the following period of time. What's more, because neutron bombs don't carry electrons, they won't be hindered by metal and can directly penetrate the armor of tanks and the back walls of steel-reinforced concrete buildings, thus killing and wounding the people therein. As for the atomic bomb compared with the neutron bomb as well as the hydrogen bomb, although the power of the explosion is even more enormous, but its instantaneous radioactivity, as well as the ability to be able to strike accurately, is far inferior to the neutron bomb. Take the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima during World War II, for example. Although the lethality is very impressive, but if it were the same dose of neutron bombs, then it is likely to cause even greater lethality, and can even completely wipe out any life in the target area, while the buildings therein will be largely intact.